Hello and welcome to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Marta. Today is still the 22nd of December and I have some news for you on Dark Souls 2, as the producer Takeshi Miyazoe has said that he doesn't expect From Software to develop any DLC for the game, and he told Edge, quote, "For Dark Souls 2 we don't expect any additional downloadable content because we want to deliver a full game, the full experience to fans who purchased the package from day one. We did do additional content for Dark Souls, but generally downloadable content for Dark Souls 2 is not really being considered. Buy the package and you get the full experience, and you have as much fun as anybody else. Spending a couple of dollars on certain items does not help the experience, so no free to play yet." And he also told Edge that From Software and Namco have never considered bringing in the game to the Wii U, and he said, quote, "Wii U never came up, and we never doubted that decision either. It was more of a company decision, so I wasn't the one that decided on this, but I think that the audience for the Wii U is a lot different for the audience for Dark Souls." Interestingly though, while I would actually have agreed with that statement regarding the Wii U, I'm actually reading some comments on the original posting, and quite a few Wii U owners have spoken up saying, really, as a Wii U owner, I'd be up for a good action RPG, and quite a few people have said similar things. And of course, people have expressed desire for a PS4 version as well, which we might see sometime in the future, of course. And it's at the moment only due for PS3 and Xbox 360 on March 11th and March 14th in Australia and Europe. And a PC edition hasn't been given a specific release date, just that will be following shortly after. So we may see it sometime after the PC version, but I wouldn't count on it just yet. It's probably going to be quite a ways away if they are even thinking about it, which I don't know if they are. There is a huge installed user base on the PS3 and of course Xbox 360, so at the moment, well, maybe in the future they will port it over, but for now there's more people probably interested in Dark Souls playing on the last gen consoles than there are on next gen. Not to say there aren't on next gen, but there's more of them on last gen because there's just more of an installed user base. As for DLC, I like the sentiment. I like the idea that yes, you buy the game and we're not going to take anything away and, make you pay for it later. That's great. Too many games could just seem like they're getting broken up into little bits that you get charged for separately. However, there is one small caveat. As much as I agree that the game you release on day one should be the full package and you should not be releasing DLC like a week later or whatever, DLC is a really nice way to keep supporting the game and keep people playing once they're done with the single player. So say like, 3 months after release of Dark Souls 2, you were to release some add-on DLC, as in, we just had this really cool idea for this section Dark Souls 2, you can do this and you get this weapon and and you die horribly, and then they release it, that you support the platform. Now, if it's just one piece of DLC a few months later, I don't think people would feel like they've been nickel and dimed because, well, that's not the same as, say, a million map packs being released a week after the game or what have you. I don't know if we're going to be seeing anything though. They did do a little bit of DLC for Dark Souls original, so we might see it eventually. Even then, it was quite a while after the game came out, so if we're going to see it for Dark Souls 2, it's probably going to be quite some time after the release, given the desire that they have expressed here. Still, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on this. While I agree that you should be releasing a full game, I also think that DLC is a really nice way to keep your game alive after people are done with the single player. I'm just curious to hear your thoughts on that particular point of view and which side you stand on. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.